from Legoland, Florida. It's the first time we've ever been here.
I've never been here.
It's very exciting. So we're gonna check it out, see what it's got to offer. Beautiful day.
It is. I have my hair down.
Wow.
Whoa.
So yes, it's exciting. We get to try a new theme park we've never been to before. So if you're ready, let's go.
Yeah.
I love this song here. Wow! How incredible! So here we are at Legoland, Florida. We're about to go check it out for the first time. So when you first walk in, you're greeted by a bunch of Lego statues, kind of like what you see. Yeah, they look like little dinosaurs, like a dragon. But you're greeted by a bunch of the Lego statues, kind of like the ones you see at the Lego store at Disney Springs in downtown Disney in California. A lot of photo opportunities, Jen. How exciting.
I know, lots of Instagram.
Yeah. So in case you're wondering of crowd levels, once again, very empty. Now granted, it is a weekday, but it is very empty. Music's kind of catchy.
I love the music.
So check it out, the Big Shop. Looks like the Big Shop is the name of the store here, right at the entrance, and they've even got Ray and Chewie.
And you can like go up to them, not like the Lego store. Like,
yeah, you can get up. I didn't even think about that. You can get right up to them.
Finally got a photo with them.
And this looks like the exact Ray, like position
From Disney
and pose as Disney Springs Ray.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. I don't know if Chewbacca's there though.
He is.
Is he?
Yeah.
Huh. Check it out. They've got the big giant pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns for the Jammin' Jacks. I think that's for Brick or Treat, but that hasn't. That will not be happening today as it is a weekday. I believe that is only on the weekends.
Yeah.
Which is why it's probably so empty here right now.
Yeah. There's no trick or treating.
No. So it looks like this is how they do the brick or treating. Stand right there on that square and they dump it using a big giant PVC pipe. And according to the sign, brick or treating is 1 to 5 p.m. on weekends in October.
Weather permitting.
Weather permitting, yes. So check this out. It says the Lego Studio Store. And it looks like Steven Spielberg.
Oh.
That's pretty neat. It's got like the film reel, and you can pose next to Darth Vader and R2-D2.
And they make noises.
Oh yeah, you're right. So you'll see it says Darth Vader was built using 15,102 Lego bricks and weighs 242 pounds and stands almost 105 inches in height. It's pretty cool. And it says this R2-D2 Lego structure was built using 7,062 bricks and weighs 94 pounds. That's pretty neat. Check it out, there's a ghost, a Lego ghost, hanging from the tree. Also, this looks like they said it's a grand carousel. It's a double-decker carousel. I don't think I've ever seen that. Jen, have you ever been on a double-decker carousel?
Yeah, I don't remember where, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you'll see they have a photo op here next to the ghost.
Cheese!
You and the ghost. So this is kind of neat. I'm always fascinated with Lego sculptures, and this is kind of neat. It says that it took just over 50,000 bricks to build this ghost and more than 200 hours, and was designed and built by the Legoland Florida Resort Master Model Builders.
It's taller than me.
Yeah, it is. Pretty neat. Okay, this is kind of cool. This is the Legoland Miniland U.S.A, which right off there is kind of a walkthrough exhibit of all the famous cities and landmarks in the U.S. made entirely out of Lego bricks. This I want to do, Jen.
Let's go check it out.
They did this in Legoland San Diego, which
I've never been.
I remember because I went to that.
Oh, I didn't.
So I didn't mention at the very beginning of the video, but I actually went to Legoland in San Diego many, many years ago when I was a little Brandon. And I've never been to Florida, but I have been to the San Diego one when it first opened. And this is kind of bringing back memories because I remember looking at all these like miniature models. And that's just kind of right down my alley. I like the models. That's why I like the metal earths and those type of puzzles. Always a big fan of Legos though. I just haven't really done them since I was a little, Brandon. So this is the Daytona International Speedway. It says over 100 master model builders from North America, Europe, and Asia worked for 2 years to build this Miniland U.S.A. Altogether, there are more than 30 million Lego bricks in this area, all around, not just on Daytona. We actually drove past the Daytona Speedway when we went to our Savannah trip. You remember that, Jen?
Yeah.
We drove right by it.
Did we put that on film?
Yeah.
I can't. Oh yeah.
It's one of the first videos we did. This is pretty cool. This is the Kennedy Space Center and the space shuttle launch, and it looks like they launch every 10 minutes or so, and the next one's in about 5.5 minutes. So I'm guessing we'll see some steam.
Maybe.
That'll be kind of
We
neat.
saw it in real life though.
We did, so we'll put a link to that. Little did I know that we would have so many of these memories already documented, but we actually went to go see the SpaceX launch, the historic SpaceX launch with astronauts, crewed Dragon mission.
And you went that one time to Kennedy Space Center.
That's right.
Like on your own.
One of my first Brandon vlogs.
Yeah.
We'll put a link to both of those videos in the bottom description box down below. Check it out, it's Kennedy Space Center and the Rocket Garden. We literally walked through there. And the entrance?
They're so much taller than that.
That is so cool.
Wow.
And I've seen these rockets, not these exact ones, but the rockets in the Rocket Garden. That's pretty cool. And look, the entrance to Kennedy Space Center.
They even have the John F. Kennedy.
Yeah, they even have the John F. Kennedy fountain.
That's
And the NASA globe. And check it out.
That's where they eat. That's where we eat.
Yeah, that's where we eat every time we go. And that area is where the world's largest space shop is.
Oh, yeah.
That is so cool. Wow. 10 seconds away from launch, we're gonna watch from the Legoland people.
Oh,
Wow, look at that. That's pretty funny. There he goes.
That goes up pretty high.
Oh no!
Abort mission.
Abort!
Mission.
So this one's really neat. This is Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Strip. The Luxor. Pretty cool, and he's even got sound effects of people winning.
I was wondering what all that noise was.
And here's a Lego replica of Excalibur, which is named after the King Arthur's mythical sword. Oh, and it says, check this out, it says right here, it says, King Arthur's teacher was Wizard Merlin, who still appears on this building. Can you find Merlin?
Yeah.
I found him. Right there.
I noticed him right away, but I didn't know we were supposed to find him.
It's pretty fun. Now they've got New York, New York, the hotel, but they don't have the roller coaster. Do you remember the roller coaster that they had?
Yeah.
What is that?
Watch the...
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's really fun. Check it out, they've got the Mirage. What did you do,
I didn't
Jen?
even touch it. I didn't even touch it.
What did you do?
I jumped though. Because I was ready to touch it and it went. And I was like...
What did you do?
It scared me. I didn't even touch it. It felt my hand.
I don't know,
there.
Jen.
Look. Oh, now it does.
I don't know. Whoa! I think my favorite Lego is this guy right here, who's celebrating his winnings
Oh, he's got money in his hand.
by sitting out of a moonroof
Don't grab hold of that money.
of a limo with his money. It's pretty funny. Ah yes, the MGM Grand, known for the signature lion statue. And it glows green at night. It's actually really a cool hotel. They've got a wedding chapel, and what does that button do, Jen? Oh, look, they're getting married.
She's got a short wedding dress on.
Here comes the bride. Here comes
It says
the
fast
bride.
wedding on the truck.
And what are they gonna do? Oh my gosh!
Oh!
Into the into the pit of despair. You just like keep hitting the button over and over again, don't you?
Whoop.
How many weddings can you can you start? Central Park. What does this button do? All the monkeys. Look at them go.
There's a button.
It's the monkeys. I just hit it.
Oh, I want to hit it.
See?
Oh, that's fun.
So I'm looking at this button. It says Dr. Beat. What does he do?
Oh, he's scared.
Oh, he's breakdancing. That's pretty funny. Huh. Bust a move. This is a New York skyline. This is crazy, the amount of Legos that went into this. The Chrysler Building, which is right back there. Pretty fun. Looks like Grand Central Station. Pretty neat. Make-A-Wish. What does that do? Oh, the fountain. New York, New York.
Come over here. The sound of plastic.
The sound of plastic. That classic Lego pun.
Forever 12.
All right, go ahead and give it a shot. Oh, Jen! Jen!
It's pretty hot. I would do it.
That's a steady stream of water, too.
It is.
It does say cool down. I don't know why I didn't see that. It's Lady Liberty herself. And we actually went on that little ferry boat to Liberty Island. We'll put a link in the description box down below and tag it in the top right-hand corner the time we went to Liberty Island.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hey, look, it's the White House. Not as white as it really is in real life. It's
And
kind
I
of.
don't think there's vampires on the top.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Why are there vampires on top?
It's kind of brick or treat.
That's got to be brick or treat. But you're right. There's like karate kicking vampires. Yeah, I don't think that would.
Twilight?
Yeah, right.
Did they go to White House? I don't think they did.
A replica, a Lego replica of the Iwo Jima Memorial. Shout out to our vets. We love you guys.
Love you!
So it looks like we are in San Francisco now. And there's another interactive button. What does it do?
Oh!
You keep squirting me.
It says, seal what happens.
Oh. And it won't stop squirting. That's twice now.
I didn't know.
Little did I know I'd be getting wet
That smells good.
at Legoland when we came here. I did not know I was gonna be wet. Local Floridians will know what Bok Tower Garden is, which is right there. We went one time before we had the YouTube channel, and let me tell you what, it is a very serene and peaceful day in the park. We'll have to take you guys there one time. So we're gonna go up to the pirate scene, and judging by my last encounter with an interactive element, I'm willing to bet this probably shoots water. So I'm gonna be very careful when I push that button right there. It's pretty cool, the pirate galleons. It's pretty cool and neat looking. All right, let's see what this button does. Maybe I should crouch so it doesn't hurt me with water. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Look at that. That would have totally hit me in the leg. I think it's cool that they did a pirate themed area, given that Florida has a deep pirate or buccaneer lore in its history. It's pretty fun. All right, it's Jen's turn to hit the button.
It felt good.
Did you get wet?
A little bit, yeah. Like a little bit.
That's what you get. So a neat little factoid that I don't think I covered in the opening. Legoland was actually a previous botanical garden theme park named Cypress Gardens. So Legoland actually came in and purchased Cypress Gardens back in 2009. And it was no longer a botanical garden, but a theme park. Which is why there's so many luscious trees everywhere.
I'm glad they kept them.
Yeah. Wow. Check that out, a wooden roller coaster. That's called Coastersaurus. Used to be called Three Hurricanes from what I was gathering. Named after the 3 hurricanes that affected Central Florida back in 2004. Charlie, Francis, and Jean.
It's kind of good they changed the name.
Yeah, it's kind of a gloomy name.
Yeah.
Well, Jen, I know how much you love dinosaurs, so does that mean that you want to ride Coastersaurus?
I don't know, it's a wooden coaster, so it's gonna hurt.
I don't think it'll be that bad, Jen.
Okay.
You want to ride it?
Yeah, we'll go on.
So, Jen, what did you think of Coastersaurus?
There wasn't enough dinosaurs.
It's an older wooden roller coaster, and it doesn't hurt. I know
No.
wooden roller coasters have a tendency to hurt with their turns and lateral G's, but that was not bad. It's a kiddie wooden roller
There
coaster.
was one dinosaur
A
on
bunch of bunny hills. It was fun.
One dinosaur.
Good fun on Coastersaurus. Yes, more dinosaurs would live up to its name of Coastersaurus.
Please and thank you.
Oh, check it out. Off on the top there, there's a dinosaur with a microphone. So check this out. It says masks not only protect, but they're really cool and mysterious. Just ask the ninjas and superheroes. It also says that masks are required for all indoor locations across the resort unless you're seated and eating, because that's impossible even for heroes, and on all rides in the theme park. So we didn't really touch on that. Where Legoland is located is really far away. I would say at least an hour away from Orlando and Disney. They do not necessarily require masks when you're walking around outside. When you're indoors, you do need to wear it. When you're on a ride, you need to wear it. But otherwise, you don't have to wear it when you're walking around. It's a little bit more relaxed. As you can see, there's not that many people here as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave ours on just because we prefer that.
Yeah.
We're gonna check out the Ninjago section, which is, I guess, like Chinese lore. Pretty neat. Dragon. Made entirely out of Legos. Okay, we're gonna go on Ninjago the ride, which is like, I guess you could say like Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin.
That's what it seems like, yeah.
A 3D adventure.
We'll let you know how it is afterwards.
Yes. Well, that was a fun experience, unlike others. After I said Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin, it dawned on me that we're ninjas, and ninjas don't use blasters. So how did you attack?
You went
Jen?
like this. Oh, I have 2 bottles of water, but without the water, it's like this.
Yeah, it's like a motion sensor, and you do karate chops.
Yeah, it was fun.
And it like attacks them. It's actually pretty fun. It was a cute ride.
I liked it. It was air conditioned. It felt good. It was smooth.
It looks like they've got a wave racer. It's interesting. I guess. Yeah, you stand on it, and the way you turn the steering wheel determines how far out you get pitched. So it looks like they've got the Great Lego Race VR coaster. Virtual reality. These Wild Mouse coasters always kind of scare me.
That's pretty fast for like a kid's ride.
It's the turns. It's the turns that are the scariest, because you feel like you're gonna fall off. It reminds me of Goofy Sky School in California Adventures.
Or even like Primeval World.
Yes, just without the whirling part. All right, so it does say that the virtual reality is not currently available right now, which is fine. I would imagine it's probably a really fun ride when you have virtual reality, though.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know.
All right, do you want to ride this non-VR Wild Mouse coaster?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, let's give it a shot. Well, that was exactly how you'd expect a Wild Mouse steel coaster to be.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
I don't know. The worst one was that. Not the drum, but because it was going fast around the bend. Oh.
The turns are always the scariest.
Yeah.
They always make me uncomfortable, like I'm gonna fall off.
Yeah.
But there was a really nice view up there.
Oh, it was
Up
nice.
the lake.
It's raining over there.
Is it?
Yeah, I pointed it out to you, but you're too busy freaking out.
Oh. So that's the pretty view up at the top, overlooking the lake, which you can see off in the distance. You actually get a really good view of it up at the top if you're not freaking out about that first tight turn, that hairpin turn. This is that turn right there.
Yeah, that one.
Ugh. And then the drop's not bad. So here is that view, Pirates Cove. Now actually it looks like they do a jet ski show on the water, you can see the stadium seating there. There's that storm Jen was talking about. That's pretty fun. A nice little water show. Themed to pirates. Obviously not running right now though. So here's a quick view of the park map. This is the entrance. We came up through here. We went to the double-decker carousel, went to Miniland U.S.A. We rode the Coastersaurus and Ninjago, the karate chopping ride. And then we rode that scary wild mouse coaster. And here we are at Pirates Cove. And check this out, right here is the Cypress Gardens botanical garden. It's a historic botanical garden. And it's still preserved. You can go check it out. So I know Jen likes the beauty of nature. So we're gonna go check it out, but it's right there. It's right there. You might be able to see it. Let's go check it out, Jen. Historic botanical garden. So quick history lesson on Cypress Gardens, because you remember this is what the theme park was originally before Legoland. They preserved the botanical gardens. And a quick little factoid here says that it was restored not too long ago and reclaimed and combined with a range of exotic species of plants to create a horticulture masterpiece. Still standing sentinel in the garden is the vast banyan tree that was planted as a seedling in 1939. You ready to go check out that masterpiece tree?
I bet it's a good reading tree.
Oh, it might be. Let's go check it out. So it looks like there's high water levels at this area of Lake Eloise. So we're gonna go take the alternate route to the banyan tree, the historic banyan tree.
I hope we can still see it.
So while we're walking on these beautiful pathways, thought I would read up on a little bit of history of the Cypress Gardens here. Back in 2004, they suffered the hurricanes, the 3 hurricanes that came through, and caused about $30 million in damages to the property.
Oh, wow.
And as a result, they had to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy 2 years later in 2006, which opened the door eventually to Legoland coming in and purchasing the property and kind of restoring it and getting it a breath of new life.
Oh,
it's pretty neat.
Nice.
Yeah, Merlin Entertainment is actually the company that owns and operates Legoland.
Don't they do like Madame Tussauds and stuff too?
I believe they do, yeah, which is probably why we saw so much of that on the Lego. Here we are at the famous Chapel Gazebo, and some neat factoids about it. It says that the Chapel Gazebo was built in 1969 on the highest point in the gardens. This iconic structure is constructed of pillars which came from a cigar factory which had burned down in Ybor City. And the top structure of the gazebo was actually once a satellite dish used during World War II. And the gazebo has been the host site of countless weddings and special occasions over the years. I have to say, Jen, it is a very, very pretty structure.
Yeah, it actually kind of reminds me of like Cinderella when they're dancing at the ball. Oh, yeah. And they go to the outside part and there's like fountains and then there's that like...
Except her structure didn't have a formerly used World War II satellite dish.
No.
No. And there is the historic banyan tree. Wow, that is absolutely beautiful. Holy cow. That's gorgeous.
Wow.
Wow. I was not expecting that.
It's all these little ones are connected to the big one.
Wow.
See?
Mother Nature truly is incredible.
Man, you can't make it a reading tree. They put a gate up.
Aw. Well, I mean, it is an old tree.
Yeah, you wouldn't want anything to happen.
How beautiful is this? You know, when I came to Legoland today, I did not anticipate seeing something like this.
No. Wow, this is a perfect reading tree.
And Jen, what do you think?
Oh my gosh, I didn't expect this big or
sprawling.
Anything.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's moments like this that make you appreciate Mother Nature.
Yeah.
And what it provides.
She did a weird, awesome thing here.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Imagine playing hide and seek and using this tree.
You can't climb on this tree.
No. No, but if it was in your backyard.
Wow.
Yeah. That's cool.
It's gorgeous. I can't get over that.
It goes on forever.
It really doesn't. It just kind of spider. I've never seen a tree like spider web into.
Like more trunks.
Yeah.
That's a part of that tree. That's not a tree it took over. I don't think.
Wow. That is so cool.
How is that even?
Totally a hidden gem I was not expecting.
Yeah.
At Legoland.
We could stay here for the rest of the day. It's shady. It's nice.
I mean, this tree just keeps extending and extending. Wow.
Great reading tree.
Yeah. So this tree has lived a very long time. In fact, this particular tree was brought to the Cypress Gardens by Dick and Julie Pope in 1936. And the tree was placed in a 5-gallon bucket and delivered to its location in a wheelbarrow. Banyan trees are the type of a fig tree native to India, which is pretty neat that it made its all the way here.
And survived.
Yeah. And they have a hanging root system, which will become the support pillars for the branches as the tree grows. That would explain why there's like so many different extensions of it.
Like an octopus, but like way more than 8 legs.
That is incredible. Unreal. All right, we are back in Legoland, Florida, after visiting Cypress Gardens. Well, that was a nice little break from a theme park environment for a little bit.
Yeah, that was a great surprise.
It was. It really was. I was not expecting a tree that sprawling.
I could do so much homework back there.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to Legoland and see if there's anything exciting that we haven't seen yet.
I don't know what can top that tree.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, this pharaoh staring down at us can only be one thing. It's time to go on the Lost Kingdom adventure. So it looks like it's like an interactive shooting game. Check it out. Lego. But I think it's like an interactive shooting game. And we get to shoot mummies. I don't know. We'll let you guys know in a second. So that was more like Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters.
I beat you.
That was one you actually had a blast. You did beat me.
I did. That was
You were a, what did they call you?
Mummy something.
A mummy blaster.
Mummy blast. You were too though, but I beat you.
By like 100 points.
You know what? I never beat you, so.
All right, so check that off the list. Now let's go to the front of the park, where I think they have some of the newer rides.
Oh yeah, maybe whatever.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that horse is running away.
This reminds me of the Renaissance Festival.
Where's your rider? Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
He's running away. So I guess this is the medieval section? Or a medieval theme? Sir, I don't think you're supposed to be sleeping on the job. You're supposed to be guarding the gate. So here we are at the newest land, the Lego Movie World. Let's go check it out. It is empty in here. There is no one. There is no one in here. Look at that. So here is Masters of Flight, which if you look is a lot like Disney's Soarin'. And it's probably in this giant theater that looks like a, what is that, an animal of some kind?
Cat, I think.
Oh, I never watched
I don't know.
the Lego movies. I'm not sure. Yes, Jen, that is a velociraptor. You love your dinosaurs.
I do.
And check out this water ride. This actually looks pretty fun. It's called the Battle of Bricksburg. And what it is you sit in this. All right, you've gotten me wet enough today, Jen.
I was gonna get a car wet.
Oh, okay. You sit on one of those rafts and you each have little like water blasters and you get to shoot at things.
I am not getting that wet today.
No, we're not riding that. I've already gotten wet thanks to you. So if we wanted to, yeah, they can squirt at you. Or I can squirt at them. Ha ha ha. Ha. I'm also holding the camera. There we go. You squirt at people.
I'm not about that.
But yeah, they can squirt back at you, it looks like.
I can pass on that today.
Yeah. Not your thing?
I don't want to get wet. Then that's a lot of wet. Look at that. Look, pan over there. That is the trash.
Oh yeah, no, it's a lot of water.
Techno H2O.
And another scarecrow on another photo opportunity with the pumpkin scarecrow. Selfie time?
I have a mask on, so it works.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, we're gonna finish out and round out our day at the big shop. I guess the big Lego shop? Check it out. For $59, you can get this Friends Lego set. And for $229, you can get the Super Nintendo system with the TV. As a Lego set, of course. Jen, are you being sorted into a house?
Hufflepuff.
Is that what he said?
No, yes.
What did he say?
Hufflepuff.
No, he didn't.
Did he say something?
I don't know. I hear noises when we
I don't
sat
know.
down.
I hit my head. That's all I know.
Oh.
I'm too tall.
They've got these brick bags, and the larger one is $49.99, and the smaller one's $21.99.
Can I show you my favorite thing?
What is
it's
it?
Like a little Lego for the
Oh yeah,
zipper.
you're right.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I like that.
And they've got these, I guess it's like diamond dots, but it's Legos. Check it out, it's Iron Man. It's probably more expensive though.
It's $119.
Oh my. You can get the Disney train station complete with Disney train and Chip and Dale
I just want the Chip and Dale section.
for $329. There's Mickey as the conductor.
But it's not Disney or Disneyland, like Disney. It's
Just Disney Station.
Yeah, it's like vague.
And as you exit the park, you can stay right on property at the Legoland Hotel.
That hotel looks cool.
It does look fun. It's very themed.
Yeah.
And it's important to note the Legoland Hotel does have its own entrance into the front of the park. Well, that's gonna wrap up a very fun day. Our first time ever at Legoland Florida. Jen, what did you think?
It was a lot bigger than I thought.
It's very sprawling. There was a lot of walking involved. Be prepared to do a lot of walking. And keep in mind that it is mostly family and kiddie rides. We knew that going in.
So we had fun. We thought it was cute.
Yeah, but if you're coming here expecting thrill rides, there's not too many of them. It's more family and kid-centric.
Yeah.
But I will say that Cypress Gardens was a surprise in the very back with the tree and the beautiful greenery.
Yeah.
It caught me by surprise. It really did.
So just so you know, this Friday we will be airing my Give Kids the World 5K run. I'm actually wearing one of last year's, or years before, shirts.
No, it was last year.
Was this last year?
2019.
Oh, yes, this was last year. But it'll be on Friday that you will see that video.
And it's gonna be fun because it's gonna be on Disney property.
And we're trying to figure out ways to make it fun.
Yeah, exactly. Given the circumstances, we think we found a way to make it engaging and fun for everyone.
Yeah.
For even you guys as well.
We're not gonna have the whole thing that Give Kids does, so it's gonna be a little bit different, but
we'll do our
we're gonna
best.
make it work, yeah.
All right. So if you like the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And Jen, if they want to join our adventures, tell them what to do.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell to become a super subscriber.
And we're almost to 5,000 subscribers, so help us get that goal by hitting that subscribe button, going that step further,
Yeah.
ringing that notification bell.
Yeah.
So until next time,
See you real soon.